Sup, devils? Get out back to answer some more goddamn questions. Questions we're going over fucking today. Alright, the goddamn video. Full title of this one: Corpse Grinders, the King Rapper of Death Metal? Question marks. Yo, 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 Tom Orion, watch the fuck out. Giving him a run for his money. Just scroll the goddamn first question mark from fucking Brian C. Never seen you in the comments before, Bra. Shout out to you, J-Dog, Bloodfire Death. I went to see Deicide at Maryland Death Fest, and it was one of the best shows I've seen playing Legion in its entirety. Yeah, did Glenn say anything fucking in between songs? Because he sure as fuck didn't in Columbus or Cleveland. Curious if he said anything at that goddamn show. What is your favorite Morbid Angel tune? Mine is Visions from the Dark Side. Favorite Morbid Angel tune? By default, I always used to just say Chapel of Ghouls. Which version, J-Dog? Probably Altars of Madness version. I mean, the Abominations is great too, but Altars of Madness is my favorite record. However, that's kind of a fucking lame answer, and it's not like a definitive, like, yeah, fuck yeah, that's my favorite. Part of the reason Altars of Madness is my favorite album, too, is actually because kind of what we consider the new songs on there, that the songs that weren't on Abominations, two on Altars. So, Immortal Rights and the song Suffocation, those are definitely some of my favorites, easily. And those were kind of like the new songs for the album. And then also really high up there is the Thy Kingdom Come 7-inch recording, specifically the tracks Thy Kingdom Come and Abominations. I think those versions are the best, just especially because specifically how the fucking vocals sound. They sound just goddamn nasty evil. I do like the re-recordings on Blessed Are the Sick with fucking Gay Dave singing. Not my goddamn nickname for him. Gay Dave albums. I'll leave you guys to figure out who fucking says that. No names mentioned. I don't think he wants to be to fucking be equated to that these days with all the fucking whippification going on. But every time, Abominations only, fucking Altars of Madness. That's the Gay Dave album. Which it's funny because I do like the Gay Dave albums, or at least Covenant Down. But it kind of it's funny him saying that because he always thought that, only liked Abominations only. And yeah, you want to talk about a fucking poser ass goddamn hillbilly fucking canoe. I gotta say, fucking David Vincent, that guy, he's at the fucking top. Love Altars of Madness, Bless Are Sick, very good. But a step down from Altars. Again, Thy Kingdom Come and Abominations. I do like those versions of Blessed Are Sick, but the 7-inch version is definitely fucking better. Well, Blessed Are Sick, still a very good album. Covenant, didn't like it at first, but I do like it. Specifically, I didn't like it at first because, again, Gay Dave, it changed his fucking vocals. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, what the fuck are you fucking doing? Your vocals were awesome on Altars of Madness. That's part of what makes that such a goddamn banger of an album. And he's changing his vote, just flat out, what are you doing? And then Domination, I just think that album licks fucking balls, personally. You are the ones who are the ball lickers. They were licking balls all right on that album. Then Formulas, they stepped back up, but they got rid of fucking old Davy Boy, right? That's when it started being good again. And then, but just to go talk about, it's just funny how, Gay Dave! Look at fucking the Elude, whatever, Kill a Cop. That's David Vincent's back, god damn it. We saw what the fuck he did with that. Granted, Pokemon Trey, he's not much fucking better himself, so I'm sure he had a hell of a lot to do with that album licking massive goddamn fucking balls. I mean, that's one of the biggest fucking offenders. I think when I think of major metal offenders, absolute traitors, whipping their fucking dick off and jacking off in their fans' face and just posering it up and just like, what are you guys doing? Even if you're not into this shit, aka fucking Glenn Benton anymore, you should be able to at least poker face your way fucking through it. Meaning, listen to your previous fucking albums and like, all right, let's just kind of try to replicate this, but not be repetitive. Just do that for at least, if you're gonna do it for a fucking paycheck, because that's all they're doing it for now is a paycheck. They couldn't even fucking do that. So that Morbid Angel Elude, the King, when I think King Traitor, King fucking Posers, like we said, is Metallica Load. There's nothing that's more traitor fucking poser than that. As far as definitive what's in my mind, granted, it's probably a little unfair bias because that's what's in my, I was at such a young age when I saw that. I'm sure there's probably even a bigger offender. Cold Lake's up there too, brah. Don't let Tom G fucking, we're not giving him a pass in this goddamn video, but he's in there too. So that's why it's kind of like the guys in Metallica. It's like biggest fucking posers. Celtic Frost, dude's a fucking poser. Morbid Angel, David Vincent, Trey Osgood, fucking poser. The reason those guys specifically come to my mind is because they have some of the biggest fucking traitor records. And it's like, dude, don't give me that fucking shit. You didn't know what you were doing. You weren't fucking 12, 13-year-old little kids. You knew what the fuck you were doing. It's because you ain't in extreme goddamn music, and you're just like, well, what can we do to sell? Man, people still like this silly death metal stuff, this heavy stuff, this raw stuff. Man, let me put this in. I'm listening to some Pink Panty stuff at the moment, and I want to put this in, in my music. So I want to play this stuff. I'm sick of playing this stuff I really was never passionate about. That's what the fuck it is. 100% what the fuck it is. So yeah, David Vincent, and then he's playing country music and shit. Not that you're not allowed to like any other music. I'm just saying, dude, that guy's Canoe motherfucking City. Yeah, and I think he was in a few other projects that I'm completely unaware of, and not aware of them because I know fucking there's no reason for me to be aware of them. But as far as just death metal, because when we bring up Tom Warrior and when we bring up Metallica, I wouldn't consider those death metal. In death metal, as far as like figureheads, I gotta say, I think the king fucking poser is fucking David Vincent. You can argue guys in Carcass, Jeff Walker, total fucking poser, no doubt about it. And that guy just seems like a stuck up fucking bitch ass jerk too, based on the interviews I've seen. And I've heard that. I know people personally that have interviewed him, and I don't want to throw the names on the bus because I don't know if they want to know this, but they said they've interviewed him. Oh, dude, he's like a stuck up little, like like that hot chick that's stuck up, not the hot chick that's actually fucking nice, but one that's super hot. She knows she's hot, but she's just a stuck up fucking cunt with her fucking nose in the air. That's what goddamn Jeff Walker reminds me of, the metal scene. And I've heard that from multiple sources. I've actually never met him, but I've heard that from multiple fucking sources that he is too. Again, can't confirm it personally, but I definitely got that impression in interviews because I've seen several, and I know people that have actually met him. One guy got to throw his name on the bus either that everyone knows on this fucking channel. Would know his name. Semi knows him. So over the years, wrote him back in the demo years and met him several times, and they equally know each other. And he's even confirmed that. He's like, oh yeah, dude, he totally is. They think she's shit don't fucking stink. That guy's a total fucking poser. Bill Steer, not sure. He seems a little more chill back and gets a little bit more goddamn pass. And then Ken, not gonna beat up on Ken because goddamn fucking life fucked him in the ass and beat up on him enough. He's paid his fucking dues. So whatever the fuck he fell into, he gets a goddamn pass. Life already gave him enough shit for any of his fucking unjust dues. He paid for it and then some. So we'll just throw on one walk. So yeah, two biggest posers. But I think Jeff still he's not as bad as fucking David Vincent. David Vincent is king fucking death metal poser. None of the guys at Cannibal come off to me. I mean Barnes just he's just a goddamn doink nowadays. I don't even know what the fuck I consider that clown. He's at least doing his own thing. I'll give him that, I guess. Does what the fuck he thinks does what he feels he wants to do, I guess. But so yeah, David Vincent, I'm gonna have to go with that. Unless somebody else put in the goddamn comments. Is there a goddamn kind of like death metal? Let's just stick with death metal because we've already been over some of the other goddamn fucking poser ass fucking canoes. Death metal wise, I think David Vincent. I think he's the king. Put it in there if you think someone else is goddamn bigger. But I mean, much respect for the shit that I do like. I mean, I will always give credit where credit is due. Just because I don't like something about a person doesn't mean I discredit everything they've done. It's kind of like all these idiots with fucking politics. It's funny. Let's just say they hate the current guy that's in there, the president. Even if he has one good idea, they'll still not give any credit. Fuck that guy. Just because well, it's clearly a good idea. It's because you don't like him. That doesn't mean just because you don't like him and his ideas doesn't mean everything's fucking bad. Maybe he has one little nugget that is good. Who knows? Same with this. I mean, David Vincent, let's call it is. Could fucking Ultra Demand is one of my all-time favorite records ever. Blessed Are Six, great. Covenant's great. And Terrorizer Downfall, you can't forget that grindcore fucking classic ass fucking banger. So it's not like he's done nothing good. But goddamn, he's a fucking poser as far as I'm fucking concerned. Big time, motherfucker. The king figurehead. It just seems like a total canoe, too. Gavin, J-Dog, will the Nunslaughter live album, Gruesome, ever get a re-release on Hell's Headbangers? I mean, if Don asked, did that come out on cassette only? I don't really know that one. Gruesome. Was that one of the 66 copy type releases? I mean, Nunslaughter has so many live rehearsals, I can't keep track of all of them. I mean, I own quite a few of them myself. I mean, I love Radio Damnation. I love One Night in Hell. Um, which the fucking goddamn, what's the rehearsal live one? The one with the goddamn head. Hate Your God. I thought that was I. A lot of people like that one. I had to go back and listen. I own an LP of it, Red Vinyl TPL Records, I believe. Like the cover art. Remember that one? Not really liking so much just because recording wise. Waiting to Kill Christ, awesome title. I think that's like Don's favorite. Again, I have the LP, haven't listened in years. I remember that one. I not liking so much again just because of the recording quality. Um, but One Night in Hell, Radio Damnation, those two specifically. I actually listen to those fairly regularly. I would say maybe not quite once a year, but I would say once every 18 months to date. Over the last, I don't know, I first got those 15, 17 years ago, since I've owned those. Like them very, very much to this date. And I would say just in general, live albums, those are for sure some of my favorite official live albums of all time. Yeah, None Slaughter, One Night in Hell, Radio Damnation, Leviticity, Show Us Your Tits, Mayhem Live in Leipzig, Black Sabbath, what the fuck, Speak of the Devil, the official live albums that I fucking love. Cannibal Corpse, Live Cannibalism, Deicide, When Satan Lives. These are all official live albums that I like very much that I still listen to date. Like they actually get spun. Because I have some stuff, whether it be a live bootleg or an official live, that it's like I own it, but it's like I haven't listened to it in 10 years. You know what I mean? These are definitely not. These are ones that. Is there something else I'm looking at that wall? Give me an idea. I know there's a few others. Slayer Live Undead. Love that fucking recording. Love it. Few others. But yeah, those Nutstars are there. Some of the fucking best official live recordings ever. So if you don't know those ones, but Gruesome, yeah, I don't know that one. Does it sound really good? If Don asked us for it, I mean, I wouldn't be against it. I mean, fucking, you know what I mean? Why not? Paul Krayatz. To see Sacred Reich, so I'm going to say this. Sacred Reich American Way is great. Solid album. Crimes Against Humanity is one of my favorite songs by them. That shit was funny on, he says Encintas Man? It's Encino Man. When you turn on TV, Sacred Reich, the American Way video blasting. You know what's funny too is, yeah, because I know that scene very well, and I know that movie. It's been a while since I've seen it. And when I say a while, I'm talking fucking 20 years at least a while. I can't remember when I seen that scene for the first time if I knew who Sacred Reich was or not. If it was after it was age 10 or on, then I did. I just don't remember. I don't remember if I saw it prior to knowing who Sacred Reich or if it wasn't. Like if I saw it at 8 or 9. What year did that movie come out? That'll answer it. If it's, I'm pretty sure, I don't think I saw it in the theater. Might have. Saw a lot of movies in the theater. My mom used to take us to the theater all the fucking time back when we were kids. So I might have saw it in the theater. Put in the year what year it is, that'll answer it. If it was before 1995, let's say it came out in 92 or 93, then I definitely saw it pre me knowing who the fuck Sacred Reich was. But that scene was fucking awesome. Yeah, the actual, I think the title track American Way, I love that fucking song. Fantastic lyrics too. Really sums up fucking how just kind of fucked this country is, and yet everybody's walking around like brain dead fucking zombies. Like land of the free, it's more like land of the slaves, and you fucking idiots ain't even figuring it out. And a lot of this shit can be easily fucking fixed if we all kind of stood together instead of all this separation shit, which is exactly what the fuck they want, and we're just fighting amongst each other. That's exactly what they want. So that way we're not fighting against them. So anywho, don't even get me on that goddamn fucking rant. So yeah, it's total fucking Lady Liberty rots away. No truth, no justice. The American way. Well fucking said. Goddamn right. No truth, no justice. That's the fucking thing is, like in the last few years with all the fucking shit that hit the fan over the last 2 to 3 years, a lot of people pull, oh my God, they stole elections and all this other shit. Like, dude, they've been lying to us since you were born. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're all outraged like there was justice going on this whole time. No, they've been doing this under the table since your ass was fucking alive. You just now saw something that, I don't know, even if they stole anything. Who knows? Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But nonetheless, yeah, it's all scripted. It's all fucking faked. It's all for show. There's no democracy. It's all just, it's all fuck you, fuck you. This is our business. We're going to do what we want to do. Let them believe it's a little democracy and that your vote counts. That's what it all fucking is. And bands like Sacred Reich on American Way, bands like Dying Fetus, bands like Terrorizer, they were singing about this shit, and tons of punk bands calling all this politics shit out. But yet it happens the last 2 years, and a lot of these fucking idiots, I know a few personally, not mentioning any names because I'm pretty sure they might actually watch my shit every now and then. They're all on up arms about it. It's like, what are you talking about, dude? No shit, this is going on. I've known this since I was like a little kid. That's why I never got into politics. It's not when I was 18. Never even registered to vote. I'm still not even registered to vote. Don't want to. Means nothing. Means absolutely fuck all nothing. And quite frankly, all it does is fuck you in the ass because now you're selected to possibly be able to go do jury duty on your own goddamn time. Great. Free labor I don't want to fucking do. Why would I want to sign up for that? Well, that way you can vote. Your vote that don't count. Why the fuck would I want to do that? Complete waste of fucking time, nonsense, bullshit. Take a hike, brah. That's for fucking sheep that fell for the nonsense. They fell for their formula. That's bullshit. Reich was calling it out. Reich knew. Fucking Reich knew, goddammit, since 1990. Listen to American Way. Read those goddamn lyrics. And just know that's been going on fucking forever. It's not just now in the last 2-3 years. And you'll be like, all right, shit, fuck this goddamn scam. Let me just listen to goddamn death metal and go to the gym and I'll be set in fucking life. Goddamn right. You're not going to be sitting there worrying about stupid fucking silly shit, stressing out about things you can't fucking control. So listen to goddamn Say You're Right, goddamn it. Banger is a motherfucker, too. Get a free education out of it, and you get the fucking bang your head. What fucking better? What could you ask for better? Rexter, J-Dog, you're going to think I'm a poser, but the only time I think I've heard Sacred Reich is when the music video for American Way is played in the movie Encino Man, one of the greatest 90s movies of all time. I don't know if I consider it one of the greatest 90s movies of all time. I don't know if I'd go as far as saying that. I remember being pretty entertained, but I don't know if I'd go as far as saying that. But whatever. Tell your goddamn opinion. No, I wouldn't consider, even if you didn't know who Sacred Reich is, they're not a band that I would consider you a poser for not knowing. It's like, if you're into death metal and you don't know Possess Seven Churches or Death, Scream, Bloody Gore, again, you don't have to like them. I don't like that rule shit where you have to like it, but you have to have heard it. That to me, if you never heard Seven Churches, never heard of it, that's a poser. Scream, Bloody Gore, never heard of it. Slowly Rot, never heard of it. You know, that's poser shit right there. Or as far as goddamn thrash, honestly, as much as I fucking hate to say it, Kill 'Em All. I mean, if you don't know it, never heard of it, fucking poser. What would be kind of in a sense, I would say is one of the greatest thrash records ever, and it's a little bit more of the underground. So, Whiplash, Power and Pain. If it's kind of like Deer in Headlights, Dick in the Mouth, you're definitely not an underground thrash. Yeah, you're probably just in the fucking just the Metallicas, the Megadeths, and it's like, oh, okay, goddamn fucking another goddamn mainstream fucking brain dead robot sheep canoe. But I wouldn't put Sacred Reich in there. I'm biased as fuck because that's the first metal band I officially heard that was life-changing. I can listen to Ignorance easily every single day to this date, but again, I'm extremely fucking biased. I heard it at 10 years old, first metal band. So to me, I have an extreme bias. I understand. But I wouldn't go as far as saying, yeah, you're a poser if you don't know that one. I don't think they're in that category. But if you don't know it, I highly recommend checking it out. Especially if all you heard was American Way. American Way is a banger, except with that terrible fucking 31 flavors. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. But every single song on there is good, but especially the title track, American Way, is phenomenal. But I mean, nothing comes close to Ignorance. Ignorance is the best. That's a banger of thrash. So if you haven't at least heard it, not a poser, but you definitely are missing the fuck out. And I highly recommend stop what the fuck you're doing now, put down the fat ball game if that's what you're doing, and go YouTube some goddamn Sacred Reich Ignorance. It's a hell of a lot more entertaining than the fat ball game. I can fucking tell you that. Got to say this though too. Just throwing some on the bus. Maybe we did a lot of throwing on the bus, so maybe save it for another video. I get the vibe that Phil, what's his fucking name? Phil Rind, the goddamn singer of Sacred Reich. I get the vibe I would not like that motherfucker in person either. He comes off as extremely fucking annoying, and I've heard goddamn stories. Could be wrong on that, but I get the vibe that, and I sincerely doubt that guy. This is the fucking metal. I've heard fucking stories. Don't know. Never met him though. But at least he's at least held somewhat near and dear to my heart because without him and without Sacred Reich, I probably would have eventually still gotten the metal. Just knowing my personality, knew what I liked. You know, growing up, I liked more manly fucking shit. You know, I liked goddamn, the action stuff. You know, the Arnold Schwarzeneggers, the Sylvester Stallone movies. And when I'm talking at 5 years old. You know, I didn't like pussy shit. I like stuff that boys are supposed to like. And again, the only music I somewhat liked was just hearing my dad playing, was Black Sabbath and AC/DC. Outside that, I didn't consider myself a music fan. I just didn't enjoy music. So already I was kind of on the right path. So I think I would have gotten metal regardless. It just would have taken a little while longer. And glad to know those fucking bangers Ignorance. I'm glad to be in that motherfucking loop. So Phil at least to get that credit. But I get the fucking vibe. I could be wrong. If you know him, correct me wrong. I get the vibe. He's Canoe motherfucking City too. Again, another name I'm not going to throw under the bus. Is a name that every one of you would know. He's met him in '88, and he said he was canoe fucking South City. He said he almost got in a slight argument with him. One more goddamn question if there is any here. A lot of just commenting, and there are people bringing up the Sacred Reich and nice devourment shortage like that. So a lot of shit, but I'm not seeing too many question marks. So hopefully we knocked out this whole fucking video. Most of it we don't knock out at all. Here's a good one. So we talk about the hat. Sewer Vomit. Question, J-Dog. What band shirt did you wear when you went to Disneyland? Question marks. Disneyland, that's when I met. Well, I didn't meet him. He didn't come up to me. I wish he fucking would have. But he told the story. He remembered us. Corpse Grinder saw me and my brothers at Disneyland. They said he specifically, I stuck out like a sore thumb because I was wearing a mortician hat. It's like, goddamn, kid's got a goddamn mortician hat. This is, again, even Corpse Grinder knew. Yeah, exactly. Mortician in the fucking late 90s. No one knew what the fuck that was. That wasn't, whoa, shit, you were in the heavy underground shit. And said he was with his sister-in-law and his wife. And his wife was telling him, "Oh yeah, you know who they are." And he's just kind of like show his sister-in-law, like, "Hey, this is guy. He's actually doing something," type of thing. He's like, I mean, if he knows who Mortician is, he's like, he definitely knows who the fuck Cannibal Corpse is. He's like, whether he likes this or not, he's like, I don't know. So like, why don't you go and say something to him? Say, I don't know, because I don't even know if he likes it or whatever. So I can't. What T-shirt would I have been wearing? I am curious myself. I don't remember. I definitely would have been wearing a metal shirt, no question. I'm trying to think. At that time, it would have been late 90s. Some of the shirts, I'll tell you some possibilities, because these are shirts I hands down 100% owned from like 98 to 99. Mortician House by the Cemetery. So it could have been any one of these. Mortician House by the Cemetery, Exhumed Gore Metal, Cannibal Corpse, Butchered at Birth, SOD, Speak English or Die. I want to blank something on my tip of my tongue. I definitely would have owned at the time too Dave Muborger's Spiritual Black Dimensions. I had to have owned that because I was in that tour was 1999. And I know I bought that shirt at the tour. Immolation, the Failures for Gods tour shirt. It was called Forever Unsaved Tour. I definitely would have owned that. Forget what else, but it could have theoretically could have been any one of those, but I don't remember. Kind of wish I would have fucking remember. Fucking my mom takes more photos than any goddamn grandma you could possibly think of. So she probably, well, not probably, she definitely just where in the 10 trillion photos she has, it is in the pile. I don't know. She definitely had to have photos from that vacation. So it's in there somewhere, and I'd be having it on. So I'd be kind of curious to those kind of photos. I'd be kind of curious to fucking see, I guess. And yeah, what the fuck shirt was I goddamn one? I just don't remember. I just remember I had the Mortician hat on, and I do know for a fact. Anyways, comments, questions, concerns, dills, you know what to do. Put in the comments box, get an answer by the morning. Later, goddammit.